Your first $100,000 is harder to build than your next million. That sounds insane. It sounds like something a rich person says to make themselves feel special. But the math is actually broken in a way that punishes you at the beginning and rewards you later. And the worst part? Most people quit right before the punishment phase ends. They walk away 6 months before everything would have clicked. You save $500 a month. You invest it. A year goes by. You check your account expecting something magical. And what do you see? 6,000 of your own dollars plus maybe 400 in gains. That's it. $400. You could have made that working a weekend shift. So your brain starts whispering, why bother? You could have gone on vacation, bought better clothes, actually enjoyed your 20s. And that voice? That's exactly why most people never hit six figures. But here's where it gets interesting. Something strange happens around the 100,000 mark. The math flips. When you only have 10 grand invested, a great year in the market gives you $1,000. Nice dinner money, forgettable. But at 100,000, that same percentage return hands you 10 grand without you doing anything. That's more than some people save in an entire year. Your money hired an employee. And that employee works 24 hours a day, never complains, never takes vacation, and just keeps stacking cash on your pile. This is what Munger meant when he said after the first 100,000, you can ease off the gas. Before that number, you are the engine. Every dollar of progress comes from your paycheck, your sacrifice, your discipline. After that number, the engine starts running itself. Now here's the part that should make you angry if you're still in the early stages. Each 100,000 after the first one arrives faster than the last. The first might take you 7 years of grinding. The second, maybe 5. The third, 3 years. Eventually, you're adding 6 figures to your net worth just by existing. Same savings rate, same investments. Wildly different results. And yet, most people quit somewhere around year 3. They look at their sad little account, see barely any growth, and convince themselves investing doesn't work for people like them. They were 3 years away from the explosion, and they walked away. So what do you actually do if you're in the brutal phase right now? First, accept something uncomfortable. Your investment returns barely matter at this stage. Whether you earn 5% or 10%, it changes your timeline by months, not years. The only variable that actually moves the needle right now is how much cash you can throw into the machine. That's it. Stop obsessing over picking the perfect stock. Your job is simpler and harder. Save more money. Second, treat this like a temporary mission. Munger literally said he didn't care if you had to walk everywhere and only buy groceries with coupons. Find a way to get your hands on that first 100,000. He wasn't being dramatic. He was describing a sprint. You don't live like this forever. You live like this for 3 to 5 years so you can spend the next 50 with the wind at your back. Third, attack from every angle. Boost your income. Keep your lifestyle frozen even when you get raises. And every windfall that comes your way, tax refunds, bonuses, birthday money, treat it like a brick for the fortress you're building. Not fun money, building material. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. That advice is 30 years old. Inflation killed it. 100,000 today isn't what it was. Fine, then make your number 200,000. The specific digit doesn't matter. What matters is reaching the velocity where your money works harder than you do. The shape of the curve hasn't changed. The physics haven't changed. The only thing that changed is where you draw the finish line. So here's the mental model to carry with you. The muscle phase, 0 to 100,000. Returns barely matter. Your job is to build the habits of saving, saying no, and increasing your income. It feels unfairly hard because it is unfairly hard. Phase 2 is the snowball phase, 100 to 500,000. Compounding becomes visible. Your job is to stay invested and not break the machine. Phase 3 is acceleration, $500,000 and beyond. Your portfolio moves by tens of thousands on a random Tuesday. This is where you've earned the right to actually enjoy your life. If you're still in phase 1, grinding toward that first 6 figures, understand something. You're not behind. You're building the foundation of a skyscraper. Of course you can't see it above ground yet. That first 100,000 is brutal. Munger wasn't lying, but it's the most important thing you'll ever build. Because once you have it, the game changes completely. And the math finally starts working for you instead of against you.